just would like to acknowledge my wife. She's been behind me. And of course, I would like to acknowledge everyone who put all these things together. At sa inyo pong lahat na pumunta dito ngayon, sa mga vloggers, maraming salamat sa pagdating ninyo. They all told me that nakakatakot daw kayo.
That's not true.
Yeah, iba daw kayo compared sa traditional media. mas incisive daw yung questions ninyo. At dapat daw matakot ako, dapat daw paghandaan ko. But I'm here tonight, I guess, I'm just like you. I don't claim to be an expert of anything. But I'm here looking for a solution for problems in the country. So with that, I have the courage to face you because I know by the end of the day, you're not only bloggers, you're also Filipinos who try to look for solutions to the problems of our country. Let me tell you my story very briefly. I was born in Kabankalan. I was born to a family of humble means. My father finished high school only. My mother was a public school teacher, teaching grade 2 all her life in different public schools in Kabankalan. I was born sa Bundok, 1965. Wala kami magkakapatid. Hindi lahat ng mga kapatid ko sinuwerte na nakatapos ng kolehiyo. Pero ako, medyo sinuwerte dahil nakuha ako ng scholarship. Una, sa PMA, then eventually sa UP Diliman. Pero sa aming magkakapatid, ako lang yung nakalabas ng probinsya. I still have relatives, cousins na mahirap. Marami sa kanila OFWs and domestic helpers sa Middle East and so on. When I got a scholarship sa PMA, tapos eventually napunta ko ng Diliman, doon ko nakilala yung isang patay kong kaibigan na roommate ko for years. Apat kami sa Nara. Ang pangalan niya si Ricky. And doon, magkasama kami, parating gutom. Parating kumakain sa ilalim ng puno kay Aling Pilang. Yung tawag namin is Charlie P. Si Aling Pilang, dahil magsupot-supot kami, ang pagkain namin, 5 pesos, munggo, saka galunggong, and but we were hardworking, I guess. On my part, I was a working student all throughout my life in Diliman. And nagbago lang siguro ang buhay ko when I became a lawyer. Then, around 10 years ago, my wife and I almost left this country. At that time, marami sa mga kaibigan, mga klase namin na nagsipag-alisan ng bansa. Sa kapatid ko, maraming nagsipag-alisan. Isa pumunta ng Amerika, binenta lahat, kasama kong pamilya. Isang kapatid ko pa pumunta ng Canada, yung youngest namin. Isang kapatid ko pa ng Japan. So ako rin, 10 years ago, kami mag-asawa, sineryoso namin pinag-isipan, alis din ba kami ng bansa? And after thinking about it for a year, we decided to really stay here and live our lives here and raise our kids here. So that was 2000. But we were always worried, sabi namin, but what if, say, 20 years, 30 years from now, hindi masenso yung bansa natin? So, in my desire to help kahit paano, I decided to use my little talent, the little talent I have, which is writing. So, I wrote this book, 12 Little Things Every Filipino Can Do to Help Our Country. And surprisingly, this book became a bestseller. Nakakonect kaagad siya sa maraming kababayan natin. The message of this book is actually almost the same message na binigay ni John F. Kennedy in the 1960s. Yung the famous line na binigay niya, yung sa speech niya na, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. So, essentially, it was a call for responsible citizenship. So that book also, to a certain extent, is a call for responsible citizenship among Filipinos. Ang ibig sabihin, that we are the builders of our own greatness. We are the heroes that we need. Tayong mga bayani na kailangan ng bansa natin. And because of that book, in the past 4 years, I've been invited so many times. Maniwala mo kasi hindi, umabot ng 200 speaking invitations a year in the last 4 years dahil sa book na yan. Without press release, without promotion, people just kept on inviting me to share the message, including abroad. And because of that, marami sa civil society groups ang na-recognize yung pangalan ko. And eventually, when Noy Noy and Bar decided to team up, some members of the civil society groups asked me to run for the Senate. So it was na napasok yung pangalan ko doon. So I'm here today as a candidate. Like you, I'm trying to look for a solution or on these problems. Essentially, I have 4 reasons why I decided to run for the Senate. The first reason is really this. I really believe that in the context of our times today, running for public office is really fighting for leadership in our country. It's, to a certain extent, it's fighting for stewardship. So, sino ba ang gusto natin mamuno sa bansa natin? Anong klaseng leaders ang gusto natin na maging leaders ng bansa natin? So, I believe that I have some educational preparation, some skills and some talents to become a leader of this country, and that's why I decided to run. But the second reason is this one. I really believe that we have to keep on fighting for change. Because that is the only way that the change that we want would be achieved. The moment we stop fighting for the change that we want, the change that we want will never come. So running for public office is a way of fighting for change in our time. And third reason is this. I really believe that every Filipino has the right to have a prosperous life and a beautiful future in our own country where God planted me. And I'd like to fight for that right of every Filipino to have a beautiful life and a prosperous life in our own country. And I know that I have some skills and some talents to fight for that right of every Filipino. And finally, I really believe that the reason why I am a Filipino and you are a Filipino and Joey is a Filipino is because our Creator really planned it that way. He really wants us to belong to one another. In His eyes, we are really just one family as a people. Isang pamilya lang ang Pilipino. Magkakapatid tayong lahat. Ang ibig sabihin, kung isang pamilya ng Pilipino, dapat hindi tayo nagnanakawan. Kahit boto, dapat hindi tayo nagnanakawan. Dapat hindi tayo nag-iiwanan. Dapat yung malalakas sa atin, ginagamit yung lakas para tulungan yung mahina sa atin. Dapat kung sino yung mayaman sa atin, dapat pinagtatanggol yung at tinutulungan yung mahirap sa atin. At kung sino yung may dunong at lakas sa atin, dapat ginagamit yung dunong na yun para tulungan yung mga hindi na, kapatid natin hindi pag-aral. Instead na lokohin sila, instead na ulangan sila, dapat balikan at tulungan sila. So I believe that this office that I'm seeking, the office of a senator, is one way to fight for ourselves becoming a family as a people. I know that with the powers and resources of the office of the Senate, I can fight para balikan natin yung mga iwan nating kapatid. Para tulungan sila. At dahil ang kwento ko actually ganun eh. Pinagpala ako, sinuwerte ako, binigyan ako ng blessings ng Panginoon. And, pero nakikita ko marami akong kapatid na, marami akong kamag-anak na naiwanan, mahirap pa rin. And I know what it is to be poor. I know how it is to be hungry. And parang gusto ko lang balikan. So that's my way of nabalikan yung mga kapatid natin. I can only commit to you 3 things no, if and when we win senator. First, I commit to you complete honesty and transparency in the use of public funds. And second, I commit to you simplicity in the lifestyle of a senator. And thirdly, I commit to you humility in the exercise of the powers of a senator. So that's all I can. We can start your roasting after this. But una, gusto ko lang magpasalamat sa inyo lahat for coming here. I know that you are here also because kapareho ko, naghanap din kayo ng solution sa problema ng bansa natin. Again, maraming salamat sa inyo.